Okay, so more examples on the drawing of triangle. So in this question, they ask you for the exact. It's the same thing. You are going to draw a triangle. You cannot punch out calculator. So again, I got to decide the quadrant. So they will forever not tell you which quadrant. You've got to guess. So this actually indicate third or fourth quadrant. And we wanted cosine positive. So which of this quadrant is cosine positive, third or fourth? So apparently it's only fourth. So actually theta is in the fourth quadrant. And you're supposed to draw your triangle based on your ribbon. So here I'm drawing it based on the fourth quadrant. So I'm going to draw first. So when you draw this triangle, this is the basic angle. This is not theta. Theta is the big angle here. So the 3 and 5, this is the A. That means this part is the A, and then this part is the H. Okay, so it will be 3 and 5. Okay, do your Pythagoras theorem. You will get a 4. So I'm going to get my cotangent. Actually, if you look at the question, you need cotangent, you need cosecant, you need secant. So to make things easier, right? And actually it will be helping you to get method marks. I will write up my sine theta first. Sine in the fourth quadrant is negative. So negative O over H. This is the O, this is the H. So the O over H is based on the basic angle. Cosine theta is already given, so I don't need to do anything. Tangent in the fourth quadrant will also be negative. So that will be negative O over A. So after I have this as my working, I can answer my question. So cotangent, according to the formula, is 1 over tangent theta, which is 1 over minus 4 over 3. You already got the tangent, so you just plug it in. So cosecant theta minus secant theta. So it should be 1 over sine theta subtracting 1 over cosine theta. So plug in your sine theta. Minus 4 over 5. Plug in your cosine theta. You will get minus 5 over 4. You will get minus 5 over 3. So at this stage, then you punch calculator. So we draw a triangle based on the quadrant that they are in. The moment you decide wrongly, your triangle is wrong and your sign will be wrong as well. Okay, so another example, sine 28 is a K. So where do you draw this triangle? And maybe you're thinking, am I even able to draw a triangle based on this? Yes, you can. So this is an acute angle. So you just need to draw it in the first quadrant. So drawing the first quadrant, I think is quite easy because that's where the basic angle is. So you are going to visualize the K as K over 1, O over H. So the opposite is K. The hypotenuse is 1. So you do your Pythagoras. From here, I can have my cosine 28 if I want to. A over H. I can have my tangent 28 if I need to. There will be O over A. So sine 28 is given already. So I got these 3 to play around. So right now I got, once I draw out the triangle, my procedure is I will usually write down the 3 function, then I can manipulate easily. So actually from here, I already answered part A. Is O over A. Okay, then what about part B? Part B, okay, part B, this will be 4th quadrant. You're going to swing your 28 backwards. So you end up getting it in the 4th quadrant. So cosine in the 4th quadrant is positive. So it will be square root 1 minus k squared. So cosine of a 4th quadrant should be positive. That's why it's cosine 28. Then part C, sine 152. 152 is an obtuse angle. It's the 2nd quadrant. So remember, 2nd quadrant. So if that is a 2nd quadrant, how do I find the alpha? So I can use a formula. My alpha is 28. So sine in the 2nd quadrant is positive, and the basic angle is 28. So that is sine 28, and that is my K. Tangent 298. 298 is in the 4th quadrant. So 4th quadrant is 360 minus alpha. So I'm going to get my alpha. Okay, I think I got it wrong. It's not. 270. 270. Yeah, it's 4th quadrant. So 4th quadrant is tangent 62, correct? So the basic angle is a 62. And tangent in the 4th quadrant is negative. So it should be negative tangent 62. But where am I going to get the 62? Do you realize the whole question doesn't have a 62? So it's actually here. You go and do an angle sum, you will find that this is a 62. So you do a opposite over adjacent. So you locate the angle 62, and you do an O over A because tangent is O over A. So that is how we approach this. You realize there's a lot of things to juggle, but we keep thinking about the respective basic angle and also the ASTC. So with this, there's actually a lot of examples that you're going to practice. A lot of practice question. I can't remember how much. So later we take a look.